Unlock the future of marketing with AI's cutting-edge tools and services on the AI Marketing Mastery podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of the ViewBiz Method. I'm your host, Rupert Manby. Today, we're diving deep into a crucial topic for anyone looking to navigate the waters of integrating AI into their business. Now, you might be wondering, why is business intelligence so important? Well, let's get into that. Every great business decision actually begins with better business intelligence. You see, the ViewBiz method doesn't just teach AI what to think, it teaches it what it needs to know first. Before we even get to asking AI for strategies or marketing copy, we need to lay a foundation rooted in understanding the business itself. Think about it this way. A business is a connected system. Your audience influences how you position yourself, and that positioning, in turn, affects your offer. It's like a domino effect. If there's a gap in your understanding, AI might produce content that's polished and looks professional, but it risks being generic or disconnected from what your business truly needs to express. So today, I want to emphasize how bringing together all those facts into a clear business intelligence framework gives AI a clearer picture who you serve, what problems you're solving. This is where the real magic happens. Let's consider a practical example. Imagine you're a marketing agency that caters to small businesses. When you set up AI to create marketing plans, if it knows nothing about the specific audience you're serving or the particular challenges they face, it might generate content that isn't relevant at all. You could end up with a beautifully designed ad that misses the mark completely. Wouldn't that be frustrating? This is why business intelligence should come before artificial intelligence. It's essential. And the ViewBiz method changes the operation order. Instead of jumping in with a prompt like, "Write me a marketing plan," we first spend time organizing the business knowledge that should inform that plan. Does that make sense? It's kind of like building a house. If your foundation is weak, the structure above is likely to crumble. Now, let's talk about interviews. When implementing the ViewBiz AI Genius platform, we aim to minimize the repeated effort of business owners. You shouldn't have to answer the same questions over and over again for every marketing asset you create. That's where our business intelligence interview comes in. It captures the key information necessary across various strategies. You're collecting data about your business model, your audience, the pain points your customers are experiencing, their desired outcomes, and other relevant factors. Do you know what's even better? This information doesn't need to be polished. We need clear, honest answers. That's what counts at this stage, because those responses become the foundation for downstream decisions. Once it's organized, that business intelligence can be reused again and again. You can create executive summaries, marketing blueprints, and a variety of campaign assets without starting from scratch every time. One key takeaway here is collect once, reuse intelligently, update it as your business changes. It's about efficiency. Speaking of efficiency, it leads us right into the next point, transforming that intelligence into strategic direction. Business intelligence becomes effective when it truly enhances decision-making. The goal of our outputs is not just to create impressive documents. It's about making your business easier to comprehend and the next actions more straightforward to choose. For instance, our executive summary provides an objective view of your business priorities, gaps, and what direction to take next. And it purposely separates itself from product promotions. This way, you can evaluate strategy based on its merits, rather than getting distracted by promotional content. Imagine having a clear blueprint that connects your audience, offer, positioning, and execution capacity. That's what the marketing blueprint delivers. It's about creating a coordinated marketing direction rather than a jumble of isolated tactics that don't connect. Here's the important question. How do we prioritize? What's the most pressing problem? These are the critical points that give your business a strategic advantage. It's not that uncertainties disappear, but we're making decisions from a much stronger foundation. Now, let's turn strategy into coordinated marketing assets. Strategy holds little weight if it's never brought to life in the marketplace. With the ViewBiz method, we make the transition from planning to execution seamless. The ViewBiz AI marketing machine can leverage that business intelligence and strategy to create marketing assets without needing another extensive interview. This includes sales messaging, email content, and everything you need for your campaigns. There's something called a sales content asset package, which consists of reusable, persuasive components. Think of it as a toolkit: sales angles, value propositions, headlines, all the essentials crafting your marketing assets. And the best part? These components can be adapted across various channels like landing pages, emails, and videos without losing that strategic consistency. But remember, not every asset needs to repeat the same words. They just need to reflect the same underlying business understanding. That's where the coordination comes into play. Now, let's discuss the role of YouTube as a traffic engine. The key here is that video should serve your marketing ecosystem rather than just aim for view counts. A successful YouTube strategy should do more than entertain. It should educate and foster trust while guiding qualified viewers toward actionable steps. For instance, your customer journey could look like this. YouTube video leads to a helpful resource, then to an email follow-up, and finally to a sales page. Each video needs a purpose and a logical next step for those interested viewers. That clarity works wonders for conversion. And here's where the ViewBiz AI Genius platform makes it easy. The professional YouTube channel builder helps you set up the foundations. This includes everything from keyword themes to the publishing rhythm. All that good stuff that keeps your channel organized and effective. Then we have the professional YouTube video scripts, which produce drafts tailored to your business. These drafts save you time while providing flexibility for your unique voice and style when you record. Think of it as a personalized planning partner. All right, let's pivot a bit. One of the biggest lessons I've learned with the ViewBiz method is that business intelligence should guide implementation, but not dictate creative choices. Too often, we overload our implementation engines with strategy documents, which can throw clarity out the window instead of enhancing it. Consider the Page Pro, for instance. Yes, it can handle comprehensive items like sales content asset packages, but the trick is not to hand it everything as mandatory copy. It needs enough context about your business, your audience, and your differentiators, but it should also have the room to perform its craft creatively. That's why we use concise publishing packages. They provide specialists with the essential information without dictating every step of execution. And if you think about it, this principle applies to every kind of implementation specialist, whether it's a video system, an email expert, or a page builder. To wrap things up, I want to highlight today's main takeaway: maximum results with minimum effort. We've developed this premium AI business system to eliminate unnecessary tasks, so you don't have to manage the complexity behind the scenes while creating value. The ViewBiz method is built on a practical rule. If the system can infer an answer from existing business intelligence, it shouldn't ask users for that answer again. This reduces the repeated interviews, configuration screens, and time spent figuring out how to phrase prompts. Now, that doesn't mean we're eliminating human judgment. Far from it. Your review is still critical when it comes to approving claims, choosing final messaging, and personalizing content. It's about letting you focus on what truly matters while the system handles the repetitive tasks. To achieve thoughtful acceleration in your business, you need that blend of faster creation, robust context, and the emphasis on deliberate human review, as we've discussed today. And don't forget the continuous cycle of measurement and learning, because every experience is an opportunity for refinement. Business intelligence isn't static either. Each campaign, customer interaction, and sales result teaches you something new. So reflect on that information, adapt your context, and embrace that iterative process. As we come to a close, let's underscore the core message of the ViewBiz Method. Understand your business, organize your knowledge, strategize your direction, create coordinated assets, and implement effectively. That's the pathway to turning business intelligence into a strategic advantage for your business. It's about clarity, consistency, and capitalizing on every decision you make over time. So, thank you for joining me today on the ViewBiz Method. If you enjoyed this episode or found it insightful, please share it with others who might benefit. Until next time, keep building that business momentum. Goodbye for now.
Unlock the future of marketing with cutting-edge AI tools and insights in our podcast, where innovation meets strategy.